board, were you a part of the last meeting on the 3rd? Because this is a return for 34. Did I get the address right this time?
I was
Old Mill Road.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you've returned. Is Michael or Valar attending? The architects?
We're the owners. We're
Okay,
gonna do this.
okay. Do you want to begin?
Yeah, should I share my screen?
Yes, please.
Hang on 1 second. Where is this? Okay. So when we were here last time, there was the one concern that was raised was that the roof, can you guys see that now?
Yeah.
The roof kind of stuck out. I don't know what you call it. Oh, the eave kind of stuck out. And to sort of be aligned with the rest of the roof on the house, we wanted that to be trimmed back. So our architect, Michael Piccirillo, did that. And so that was the front and this is the back. And then there's the close-up.
Yeah, that was the main concern that I had, and the detail matches the existing house.
Right. I don't know if you want me to stop somewhere.
I wasn't here last time, so I'll have to defer to you.
Yeah, they had the new addition had a soffit of about 12 inches with a soffit overhang, and it just the detail just didn't match the existing house. So
Okay.
In that new little section that they're addition that they're doing
This here.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see the mouse, but it's those two.
Yeah.
Eaves instead of the roof of the addition.
Yeah, I think I'm fine with it now. Claudia?
Yeah. Okay.
And
Yeah, is she on yet?
oh, I don't know. I thought I saw her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's here.
She's on, but
Okay.
her mic is off.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'm good.
Okay. All right, you're all set. You've been approved.
Okay, thanks, guys.
All
Thank
right,
you.
have a good night.
You too.
You too.
Okay. Okay, so 39 Red Oak, is that Aaron?
It is. How are you? Sorry.
Good, how are you?
I can't get my camera to work. I don't know what's going on. Sorry.
That's okay. Can you share your screen?
And how about that?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Okay.
And you received the pictures that I sent of the original house, the way it looks now, and the neighbors' houses and such?
I do. Did you add them to your plans here?
I did not. I was told to just send them over to you. I apologize.
Okay. So you'd have to stop sharing your screen and I'd have to share mine because it's on the thumb drive.
All right. Sorry about that.
It's okay. All right. So bear with me, people. All right. Okay, Anne, can you share
me
your
to do it?
screen?
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Let me open it up. Hold on.
I promise I'll get better at this.
It's okay. Agenda submission. So it's the one on the site, right?
39 Red Oak, yeah.
Okay, so you want to see the,
Pictures.
Are there pictures on
Uh,
there?
nope.
No, no, there are no pictures.
Okay, let me try again. Let me try
Okay.
to do this again.
Yeah, the one I looked at earlier today didn't have the pictures.
Hold on a second. Okay. Can you see that?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so let me.
Oh, maybe it was a tab up here.
No, he gave them to me and I posted them today.
Oh. Oh, there you
Okay.
go.
So I'm just gonna zoom in and you just tell me what we're looking at.
Yeah.
Is
So
this-
thank you.
Is this the house?
Yep. So that's my house right there. You're the top left. You're looking at the back and side of the house. Top right, you're looking at that same side, so you can see the deck in the snow. That's where the proposed garage would go. Same bottom left corner there is that side. The next one, bottom right, is the opposite side of the house. Same kind of position you're looking at. And then the next one down on the left is the front of the house as it currently stands.
Where is this house again? Where's Red Oak Lane?
Kisco Park, Red Oak Lane.
Okay. Thank you.
And these are the neighbors?
Yeah, so that one on the right is actually my grandmother's old house
Oh.
that was rebuilt in, I think, about 5 years ago. And the next one on the left there is my aunt's house. That's across the street.
That is so nice.
Is any of your family members Mary Jean's?
That's my mom.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Mhm.
So that's her first cousin there. That first house was her mom and dad's house. And actually the house right there was the Murphy house. This is 2 houses down. This is where all of them, when they came from Ireland, they lived. And the next one down on the left is being built right now. There was a smaller Tudor there, and that's what's taking its place. The one on the right is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 houses down on the corner. That was a modular. I think that's almost 20 years old now. The next one down underneath that on the left is a smaller. It was a Cape originally, and then they added the garage and the breezeway and stuff, similar to what I'm looking to do. The one past that on the bottom right is McGetrick's. That's right, almost directly behind my house. This is kind of the same thing, except I'm adding a garage to it and no porch.
Okay.
Okay.
If I went too fast, sorry, let me know.
That is so nice that you live near your mother and your aunt.
We all grew up there. It was awesome.
Well, I think so.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna zoom out a little and then I'll just go through it and you can talk.
Sure. So if you're looking down on it, you can see in the softer white, in the white, that's the existing house. So the proposal is to just square off the foundation, if you will. We're going to add a breezeway. I call it a breezeway, but it's, you know, as if you would enclose the breezeway, and then a 1-car garage. And this is how the design of the house as it stands. Now that you guys know the family history of the neighborhood, we bought the house from Mr. McWaters, who is the oldest living original member of the neighborhood, and he insisted that I build something in character with the neighborhood, and I had to keep it in size with the neighborhood, and that I couldn't develop the lot next to it and make one big monster house out of the two. So this is kind of what we came up with together. I like the gambrel style roof. 1-car garage, and I just love the design, the way the dormers were and stuff like that. I thought it was simple and fit with the neighborhood, but added a little bit of character.
So it's a whole second-story addition also.
Yes,
obviously.
second story and a garage, second story breezeway and garage. Yes.
Okay.
I mean, everything's pretty much new, right?
Yeah, I mean, basically, yes.
I mean, in terms of the exterior and
Yes, yes.
the windows, everything's,
Everything's new, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So first floor framing will remain, obviously foundation, and we'll just be adding to that. But externally, it'll look like a brand new house.
Did you want me to keep going down?
Sure. It'll just start giving you some of the interior pictures so you kind of get an idea of the roof lines and stuff like that. So these are the construction plans that were submitted to the town. And I actually may even have a different rendering that we were kind of messing around with that I could put up there.
You want me to stop sharing?
Yeah, well, no, I'm buying some time because I'm trying to pull it up now. I don't
Okay.
I don't want to panic.
Did you, is there a Google Earth on there?
No.
No, but
No.
I can do one if you want. Would that help?
Oh, it's okay.
So the garage sits a little bit forward of the house, right?
It does, yes.
Okay. Something that just stands out to me first is just the front door looks so out of proportion with the portico over it, with the roof over it. There's just something not developed about that whole entrance. I mean, the roof.
I feel like it doesn't feel in proportion to the rest of the house. The house is pretty big and it just feels small.
You agree with the realtor. If she was here, I'd get a big I told you so. I'm modeling it after like two pictures that we found that we kind of loved, and it was an understated front entrance. I don't think that, I mean, I wonder about the proportion, I guess, yes, but I was trying to stay away from the columns and the pillars that you see on everything that's out there today. Again, I was trying to stay more in tune with what was in the neighborhood, but I'm not a designer, of course, so I'm open to.
Right. Well, not having seen your kind of inspiration picture, the roof just seems like it's really far above the door, and not really protecting the door. I understand you're kind of keeping it at the roof, at the eave line, but it's also got a weird relationship. The brackets come down right next to the windows, which looks odd to me. I just think that whole area needs to be developed more. And, I'm not going to tell you how to design it. It just looks very, very strange to me. And I think it needs a lot more work.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the same thing I noticed as well. And, it's not only or even at all adding columns per se or anything like that. Like the door itself is also just it could be wider, or there could be side lights or something, but there's something in that whole area, as Stanley said. I mean, there's many possible solutions, but the door just looks a little small relative to that higher and grander portico that's being built around there. And frankly, relative to the whole facade too.
Could we
Okay.
see the floor plan, please?
Daisy, if you would, yeah, scroll, it's there.
So
So you have brick only on the front, on the first floor?
Correct.
So those two windows, side lights aren't a bad idea, Brennan.
I'm sorry, you're saying the side lights on the front entrance is what you're talking about?
Yeah, I was just looking to see where those windows lead to now.
So I thought the same thing. And if you look at that floor plan, as
Yeah.
you walk in the door, it would be maybe move that that wall over to the right, which you could, and then you could get side lights in there better.
Yeah. The dining room.
Yeah.
There just needs to be more heft and detail to that door. I mean, it might be side lights, it might be some sort of casing or just some sort of brick detail if you want to keep it minimal.
Yeah.
So I think the door is, I mean, you literally look like you just punched a door and a hole in the brick and stuck a door in there. And then you've got this roof that sits a good 4 feet above the door, which looks really odd to me. And then you've got the brackets touching the windows, which looks odd to me. So, you know, I don't have the answer, but I think all of that is just not resolved. In the breezeway, you have a panel below the windows, it looks like.
Yeah, we're trying to address that now. We're going back and forth with maybe a different style. I don't like that panel. It looks like a storefront to me. And we've been kind of deciding on what to do if it's a sky, almost like you do on the top of a door, like I forgot what it's called, not the side lights on the side, but the top.
A transom.
A transom, sorry, yeah. So run one of those across the top, and then, but we were trying to figure that out. Should that be siding? Should it be brick? So I'm open to some ideas.
Right. And is the brick painted?
It would be, yes.
Okay.
Well, your architect, Michael, should have a lot of ideas.
He does. Yeah, I've been dealing with Vladimir on this, and I think Michael has chimed in a little bit.
Because he's usually pretty consistent.
Yep. In fairness to them, though, I've been giving them a little pushback on what I think works, and they're all against me. Them and the realtor. So, and maybe my wife, but she's not.
You're outnumbered.
I am, and I'm really feeling it now. So I'm gonna start giving in because I don't know what I'm talking about, I guess.
Yeah, and then going along with the front entrance, it's the dormer above it just looks so blank, with almost a cyclops kind of window in the top. It just, that again, proportionally, that looks tiny. So I think that whole area on the first floor and second floor needs to be looked at. And then on your north elevation, there's just kind of a big blank wall there that I don't see why you wouldn't put windows there. It's in your living room.
On the left side. Yeah, can look at that. I think that there was some talk about, because of where the windows in the front were, then you'd have a hard time with where you're going to put your furniture, how the layout would be.
Right.
That's what was mentioned.
At least one window would help balance out the sliding doors and the one above it.
Yeah. Can I share the screen quickly? I have
Sure.
I have the picture for the inspiration that might help explain a lot better than I can.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Sure. That's the inspiration.
Can't see it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, sorry.
Can you see it now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I see a lot more. There's a big fat 8-inch casing around there with this header detail.
Mm-hmm.
The steps kind of lead up to it. There's some railings, and
that is how it's supposed to look. The windows on the top floor and the bottom floor, they're just opposite. It's just the way the interior is. So it looks like the upstairs windows are in further than the downstairs are. So I think it gives the appearance of the bottom of the house being more robust than the top. In our drawing, it's the opposite. Again, I was the only one that pointed that out. Everybody thought that, it was too much. And I just didn't love the single window in the breezeway. I was trying to find something else for that.
Right.
Well, the detail, like the shutters and the light, there's just more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you're
Your reference.
the big beefy casing detail around the door. The brick also has a brick sill and looks like some sort of brick header that you're missing, and that gives some sort of shadow line. The shutters definitely help. You know, you don't have it anywhere else, but it somehow makes sense here to give more weight to that entrance. And then, you know, the hanging light fixture makes a big difference to fill out that space. Although I think this roof is a little bit lower than yours in relation to the door. So I think all of those things kind of start to make this one make a lot more sense than what you have.
Okay.
And the window,
That's what it's supposed to be. So we will make adjustments to it so that it more reflects that.
It just seems to have a little bit more weight to it, doesn't it, Stanley?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
picture, it just seems a little bit.
Also, the casing upstairs is beefier than the downs. There's just some.
Well, he has brick. It's a brick.
Yeah,
On the first
that's,
floor,
yeah,
it's brick, so he doesn't have.
yeah.
I mean, there might be a brick detail for the header, but the sill is definitely sticking out to give some sort of shadow detail that you're missing. And I see you're doing a thin brick. I don't know how they must have a way to do that in thin brick.
Yeah. This is when you see the drawings, I see this. And so I'll get those drawings to reflect more of the, you know, that's what because when I see the drawings, I know what that picture is. And so I'll get my drawings to resemble this picture for you so you can get a better idea.
Yeah, let me, I'm just gonna go back to.
Why did you make the windows so high in that breezeway? What's going on behind there?
There's nothing going on behind it except that I just wanted to keep it bright and airy in there. I thought it'd be neat. And that's why we were going back and forth with different windows, but quite frankly, nothing has looked right so far. Nothing has looked better than that single window there.
Yeah, I'm looking at the two images side by side, and
it will probably just go back to that one window there because I haven't found anything better.
what do you mean that one window? Oh, back to
in the breezeway. Yeah, I was just trying to find something.
The one in the photograph, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, have the architect look at this photo carefully and you know, come back with something. And also I think the living room side, the north elevation needs something in that blank wall. And that's those are my comments.
So Aaron, I'll put you on the March 3rd meeting.
Okay.
And
Great.
I'll send you the Zoom info. So it'll be March 3rd, Wednesday at 7 o'clock again.
March 3rd. I will be better prepared. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate your time, everybody.
Tell your mom we said hi.
I will. Thank you all.
Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. The next application is Greg Sanzari for 4 Lakeway.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Greg. How are you?
Okay, everybody okay tonight?
Yep.
Great. I guess share my screen.
Yes, please.
Okay, give me 1 second. I am here. Can you all see this? Okay, this is our home. We live in the West End. We have an existing garage that's about 20 by 20 that's fallen down in place. So our plan is to take it down, rebuild it, and kind of what I'm looking at here is just a little diagram. This is our existing garage. We want to take it down. We want to reuse the existing footings and foundations because around the garage, we have existing driveway, existing utilities, existing septic areas. We don't want to mess with it. So we're just going to try to reuse what we can. We are planning on expanding a little bit, 8 feet on the north side, and the north side's the side over here. The side we're looking at here is the west, so the north would be over to our left-hand side. When we do expand it the 8 feet, we're going to look just to take the garage door center in the middle, so it's centered in this building elevation. And then there's an entry element on the primary house that we want to take and copy on here just to kind of take some of the detailing from the main house, bring it over to the garage, and so forth. And I'll go to the next slide to give you kind of an idea. This is the main entry of the primary house. And we are looking to do a similar entry that goes to a pair of 4-0 doors that will open up to go into the garage. Then the rest of the garage is, no kidding, a 4-sided box with a roof. It's like I said, I have more pictures of the house, but the existing house is a cape that was turned into a Craftsman that was expanded over the years in 45 and like 47. And we did a little expansion several years ago. So we're going to look to copy the brown color, the white trim, some of there's these big overhang eaves. So we're going to look to copy that detailing. And I'll go to more pictures of the house just to give you an idea.
But I never knew that lake existed.
Yeah, it's the
Huge lake.
largest lake in the town of Newcastle.
Wow.
And no kidding, I grew up 2 miles away from it and never knew it was there. Never knew, swear to God. And then we stumbled upon it. So over here on the left are some of my neighbors. This is across the street. This is my neighbor on the right. This is my neighbor on the left. And this is my neighbor kind of in the backyard. Down below, these are 4 pictures of the house a couple of years ago. And then we did a little addition on the side over here, which you guys might remember we were here a few years ago. And that little addition is this addition right here, which was just a mud room and a covered porch. So with this new garage, we're just going to do the same thing, copy all those little details. Plan wise, it sits here on the site. It's in the front of the house. Like I told you, that's the existing garage. We're just going to expand out here, put this little entry to kind of match that covered entry. Wood clapboard siding. The inside, the garage is unfinished, unheated inside, just like it is now.
Is it for one car?
Yeah, we're just going to do one car. We're figuring one car and storage. That's
Okay.
really what it's going to be. And then here are the plans. Again, I can zoom in, nothing too crazy. Garage car comes in one spot, a little area for some storage and stuff. And that's kind of about it. And the elevations, we're going to have some awning windows up high. So if we have some stuff stored down below inside, it doesn't get in the way of the windows and you don't see clutter from the outside looking in front of the windows. The doors, we're going to do some 4.0 by 8.0 swinging doors. And hopefully they open out. That's kind of about it. Sorry, it's not too exciting.
No, I'm fine with it. I think it looks good.
Me too.
Okay, thank you.
We
Nice.
need one.
Looks good.
You're all set, Greg.
Okay, thank you, everybody. Have a nice
All
night.
right. Have a
You
good
too.
one.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Our next up is 15 Bessel Lane, Mary Scott.
Hi, Mary.
Hi.
Hi, Mary.
Hey, Mary.
I'm off and on. All right. Got it now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Shall I share my screen?
Yes, please.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay.
Where's Bessel, Mary?
Off Carolyn.
Okay.
It's when you go on Carolyn, it's one of the first lefts. Let me scroll down to the I'll show you the Google Earth. It'd probably be good. Nope, went past it, sorry. One of the issues with showing the neighbors is you can't see them. So here's Bessel. It's basically a cul-de-sac. My clients are here. This is, and remember Jeremy Leonard from
Yeah.
Kira's class? Anyway, this was their house that burned down. So there's a new house going up there. And so I have a real picture of this house, and then I'll show you. This is the next door neighbor that you can see. This is from an advertisement for this house from a few years ago. That's at the end of the cul-de-sac because you can't see it from the road. This is the new house that's going to replace the Leonard's house.
They don't live there, do they? They don't live
Excuse
there.
me?
They don't live there anymore. I mean, they don't
No,
live.
no, they
there.
sold the property, yeah. And then this is my clients, the Rhineman. So this is the front of the house. This is the one side. So one of the issues is it's down a hill to get to it, then very narrow backyard, and then it really falls off steeply. So the project is, while we're here, I'll show you the, we're taking off the deck. Well, we're renovating the deck, leaving the existing structure and putting on new decking, and then building a screen porch. So this is in sunnier days, the right side of the house. And then the back. So this is how you get to the back next to the garage. So it's difficult to get here unless you're going through the house. But so this is an aging wood deck that's going to have new decking and railing. And then the screen porch is going to fill in this end of the deck and align with the garage. So it just gives them some more outdoor space because it's a tough yard. It's not, that easy to hang out in. So this is the existing deck looking the other way. And all right, let me go back to the drawings. So let me get this a little smaller. Okay, so this is the underneath of the deck. So what you were seeing was that structure, those columns that were sitting on the existing stone wall that goes across. And we're adding a piece where we're extending out for an outdoor kitchen. And then the screen porch will tuck into this section, kind of lining up with this wall and lining up with the end of the garage. So that's the underneath. From the kitchen, there will be bifold glass doors stepping down to the screen porch, and then from there going out to the deck with this kitchen area here. And then we're just moving the stair a little closer to the house and breaking it up with a platform in between so that there's more of a seating area here. Here's the back of the house. And so, the difficulty with this was trying to get peaks because a flat roof didn't seem appropriate for this house. But we have windows to contend with and other roofs to contend with. So trying to get kind of the best pitch we could. Also doing standing seam copper, so it's a little more forgiving for the water runoff and the snow runoff. But from the back, this is the screen porch, and then on the bottom we're doing boral, which is it's a composite, but it'll be painted horizontal boards with little spaces in between, so there'll be some air because there's a a storage area under the porch. We're changing the railings to cable rail. This is the new stair. And then the kitchen area, which will come up about 6 inches higher, will have boral on the side and a stone cap. So it kind of sticks out a little bit.
Is that a concrete?
Concrete? No. You mean the boral?
The boral, yeah.
It's it's like ash and different things. It's not a PVC, but it's a lot of recycled material. When you look at it, it almost looks like masonite or something, but it's thick. So they make it in 1x and it actually takes paint really well and it's a good exterior material.
Mhm.
It's not PVC. So then from looking from the side, I mean, this is where you see the whole side with the doors beyond, and then kind of cutting in so you can see where the storage area is below. And when you're on the deck itself, close to it, we have a little bit of shingle area coming, and then the pitch. And so this is the issue. We have the pitch going this way, pitch going that way. And then I had to do a low piece here in order to control the water that's coming down from this garage roof. And that's pretty much it.
I'm good with it. I think it looks nice.
Yep, agreed.
I'm okay.
Yep, nicely done.
Okay. Great.
All right, you're all set, Mary.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Okay, the last application is 25 Hunting Ridge Road. And we have the architect and the homeowner.
Good evening. I'm Joel Greenberg, the architect, and somewhere down there, there's David Pallin, who's the owner of the house. Basically, what we're doing is, oh, let me go to share screen. Hold on.
Where's the location, Hunting Ridge?
It's right off the Salmon River Parkway. You know where the Reader's Digest entrance or crossing is.
Mhm.
If you're going south, you'd make the right turn, go up, and then Hunting Ridge Road is on the left. And if you look down at your hold on, I'm gonna get the site plan on. Computer's old and slow. So having trouble doing that.
It's
but-
all on the
Do you
outer-
want me to try?
Well, as far as I have all the existing pictures and the Google Earth, but yeah, the building itself, for some reason, it didn't get onto the share screen. So at that particular point, I'll ask you if you could put that on. But anyway, as you can see, the lot is a pie-shaped lot almost. We see where the north arrow, that whole area there is owned by the town of Newcastle. So we have no neighbor on this side.
We can't
And-
see it. It's
have-
not, it's not on our screen.
Oh, it's on my screen. You got me then. Maybe, well, you have all of it. You want to try to do it? 'Cause as I said,
Yeah. You want to stop sharing your screen?
yes. Oh, there we
Okay.
go.
All right, hold on 1 second.
I have it up if you want me to. You got it, Daisy?
Yes. Okay, so you want to just let us know what's
Yes.
what?
All right. What you're seeing here now with the surrounding houses, as you can, yeah, keep going. A lot of them are, as you can see, are far into their property and pretty far away. This is probably the house that's closest to the road. As you can see, this one, you can barely see the house from the road. It's so far back. Oh, there's the site plan. Okay. Again, this is Hunting Ridge Road here, as you can see. The lot is pie-shaped, almost pie-shaped. To the north of this whole large area, to the north of the property is all owned by the town of Newcastle. We have our driveway coming in over here. This is the house itself. And this little section over here is an existing screened-in porch. And basically what we're trying to do is to just close in the porch with windows. We're going to put a wood-burning stove in and a small deck, open deck on the outside, to the left of the porch. As you can see, the way this is located, it is not visible from the street. As I said, to the north is the town of Newcastle. And so basically the only ones that will be able to see it are the Palants. And if you go on to the next one, I'll show you. Keep going. Obviously this picture wasn't taken yesterday. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is from the Google Earth. There's the driveway coming up here. To the top of your screen is where the town of Newcastle owns that large piece of parcel of property. This little section over here, just go back down again first, yeah. Go down one more.
Down?
No,
Up?
well, up, down, yeah, just, yeah. Okay, so this, here, okay, this is good. That's the front of the house. This is the screened-in porch that's there now, and this little corner over here will fill in with the deck. Everything else stays exactly the same. Just keep scrolling up, you'll see. Again, here's Google Earth. This is again Hunting Ridge Road. This is the Palant's house. These are the houses around us. As you can see, they're all pretty far away from the road. This is the actual front of the house, which because of the curve. Oh, okay. This is the screened-in porch. This is what we want to convert and put windows in and close it in to make it a year-round room. And then to the left of that is where the deck is going to go.
So does it in a sense stay the same shape?
Exactly the same shape, yes. The only, just go back down again, Daisy, down the other way, back to the, yeah.
Okay.
You can't really see it, but the stair is extremely steep. It doesn't meet any codes. There are no risers. So what we're going to do is the only major change physically is that, of course, the screens come out and windows come in, and then the stair is going to be made a conforming stair. What we're going to do is have it come down to a platform and then come down toward the back of the house.
And then you said to the left of this.
Oh, and then to the left of that, all the way to the left of that, where those windows are, again, you'll see that in my drawings, but that's where the small deck is going to go. And that basically will square off the porch with the deck. Here's your, okay, this is the floor, this is the plan over here. Again, this is the footings, the sonotubes to support the existing columns are in bad shape, so we're going to replace them. This is the, let me just get it in here. This is the, when you come out of this porch now, there'll be a small deck over here and then stairs coming down. There'll be windows across here and of course windows here and here, and there'll be a door to get out to the stairs, and then here there'll be a door onto the deck. Oh, this is the elevation. This is exactly what it's going to look like. Again, these are the stairs coming down. This is the porch, is the flue for the wood burning stove, and this will be the deck. The windows, all these windows on the top are all the same. The only new windows, of course, are the windows that are being installed into the porch. The siding will remain the same siding, match these same siding, same color, which is a bluish color as you saw on the color renderings. And basically that's it. Driveway, everything else remains the same. And as I said before, the way it's facing north, it's actually facing toward the town property, and basically will not be visible from the street at all.
So on the existing, on the image of that porch that it, as it stands now, so you have grills on the windows, but you're not changing the windows?
Say that again, I'm sorry.
You have grills on the existing windows.
No, the new windows in the porch will not have grills in them.
does the existing house have?
Yeah, they
muttons?
have.
Yes,
If you
yes.
look at the one
The
image,
existing house, if you recall, or you can see it on here, are double hung windows.
Right.
The windows in that we're putting into the porch are casements. We didn't put any grills in there, but that's open to discussion.
And it's a really low ceiling, it looks like, but that's the existing structure?
Yeah, the existing roof is going to remain at its lowest point. It's just above the windows. It's probably around a little over, I guess, about 7 feet. Yeah, as you can see from the side elevations, it goes from 7 feet up to about 8 feet.
Yeah, from the section, it looks like it's below a 6'8" door.
You want to scroll that up? Well, hold on, I got that.
If you go to A3, yeah, right there, Daisy.
Yeah, you're right. At the lowest point, it'll be just a little bit below that, probably around, yeah, it's probably just about 6'6", 6'8", yeah.
Yeah,
And then
well,
it'll back up.
but I'm also just seeing the roof. The roof intersects the main roof, but on the elevation, it looks like it's below the eave. It's just an inconsistency problem I have. Daisy, if you go up one sheet to A200.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, the fascia board on the elevation it looks like it goes below the fascia board. You're right,
But it doesn't do that, right?
Right, yes, you're correct, absolutely correct.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll revise that.
Anybody else have comments?
no.
I mean, maybe the only comment I have is on the windows. I know you have a structural post in between the groupings of the pair of windows and the single windows. If there's some way you can look like they're all mulled together, so you have the casing go around.
Oh, you mean where the double window, the single window meet? You're talking about?
Yeah, make it look like they're mulled together, so you have three windows as a grouping.
Oh, okay, we can do that.
Just
Yeah,
looks a little fuzzy.
Yeah, what we'll do is we'll just do 3 singles, and then everything will match. Or actually, you know what I can?
Well, no, I want.
No, how about if I just I'll look up in the catalog, but if I can get a triple, then we'll just do a triple. It'll be one.
There's no structural post there? Yeah, you have a post in there.
Hold on, let me see.
So you're the architect, are you the
wait,
architect? Or?
yes, I am, yes. The post is, okay, no, the way we showed it, I'm looking at the floor plan now. The answer is yes or no. We showed separation there because, okay, now I'll explain. Originally, before original plan did not have the wood burning stove, so that's why we had three double windows, and then we left the double windows. I put a single window next to it, so we could have obviously a solid wall behind the wood burning stove. But I can see your point, and I think what I can do is either do 3 singles or just do a triple window. So, like you said, the framing and the casings will all look the same. That's a good point.
What I was saying was do the window casing so that it groups 3 windows together. I'm not sure what you're saying.
I'm saying the same.
You're saying the same thing? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's no problem.
I mean, that's all I have. I think, it's taking what's there and making it, better.
Right, exactly.
Everyone else okay?
Yep. It's fine.
Okay,
Yes.
you're all set.
Thank you so much. Guys, stay safe, and if you don't have to drive tomorrow, don't.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Daisy, it's finally nice meeting you, too.
Thank you
Take
very
care.
much.
Bye-bye.
Say good night, all. Good night.
Mm.
Take care, guys. Thank you again.
Sure. All right, everyone.